Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today we're checking out ChatLLM teams. Now, sometimes I do run large language models on my local AI Mac Studio 5.12 and all that kind of stuff. But unfortunately, not everyone out there in the world has the memory bandwidth, the memory at least, to run these massive models. So these guys, it says $10 a month, it gives you access to all of the premium models for just one subscription. So we're going to be checking it out to see if it's actually any good. How is the quality? What kind of settings do you get? Can this actually be an awesome replacement? Like you can see right here, gives you access to ChatGPT 5.4, 5.1 Thinking and Pro, Sonnet, Opus, Gemini, Llama. What's that doing there, Llama? Abacus Smog and Grok 4.2. Now, I always wanted to try out Grok, so now I actually can. And you got Abacus Clue, so you can experience the fundamentals. One assistant to rule them all. So I just want to see how this works. So can I sign in? Boom. So just like that, we're signed in. And look at that. The first option you get is GLM 5.1, but they have a drop-down menu. And they got something called Root LLM, which automatically decides which model to send it to. Whoa, Quen 3.5 Minimax search. Yeah, which model they send it to depending on your prompt. So what kind of settings you get? You get chat, you get auto, you get an agent situation over here. And you also can refer friends. So if anyone wants to use that link, I would have referred you for each friend you refer. So it's got a bunch of different options. So you can make an integrated website, build a mobile app. Is that real? Abacus AI agent builds a fitness app that tracks your daily goals. Wow. That's 3,000 credits. It's going to do that. And it's going to build you an app. So it's got GLM selected. So let's just see if we can give it an advanced prompt to see how well it does. So this one, I'm going to be asking it to create a high fidelity interactive web page, all these kind of good stuff. I'll get that going. And as well, we can do side-by-side comparison to see if we can get it going locally as well. And it does have thinking mode enabled. So locally, if I was to enable thinking mode, it'll take me a long time to think. So in the local edition, I have to run it with thinking mode disabled, because if I was going to have thinking mode enabled, it'd probably take a long time. We're getting 15 tokens a second locally on the Abacus AI chat LLMs. We can see it's just smashing out the tokens here. Boom. Now, something I'm also going to do just to be clever, because you guys always ask me about this. We're going to try testing out Opus versus GLM 5.1, and we can do that on this platform. So I'm going to do the exact same prompt, except I'm going to send it over to Opus 4.7. Is that the good one? I've never used Claude Opus before. It's been beyond my reach, but I hit play on that one. And I also run this prompt one more time as well, because we're feeling special. And I want to try out the Root LLM version where it's going to decide where the prompt should go. So I'll click new over here and I'm going to click Root LLM, exact same paste prompt, and it, boom, it's shakalacking away. So we got GLM thinking away. We got Opus. Look at that. It's already got the playground up. It's smashing out the tokens here. We've got it on the rooted version. This is highly complex and it wants me to use the agent. So we're going to switch over to the agent mode. And so we got the agent, we got the Opus, and we got the GLM still thinking away. And we also got, for this amazing test, make sure you hit like, because this is a good one. Got it running locally as well. We smashed out 2,000 tokens. Unfortunately, locally, I had a thinking mode disabled because I don't want to spend a year seeing the results, do I? But hopefully it'll be a good generation still, because GLM 5.1 is still an amazing model, and we're using the INF edition of GLM 5.1, which is near lossless quality. So check it out if you haven't tried it out before. Just look how fast Opus is. I can see why it's a very popular model. I've never used it before in my life. I've always used the basic one, you know, on the free plan. I'm not a Claude. Sorry, I know it's very popular. A lot of people like it, but I feel like it's cheating. As a software engineer, it feels like it's cheating. It's too good. I don't want that. I want a little bit of control, a little bit of brain and development works, but more power to you, to all the guys that just get these AIs to do all your work for you. Congratulations. You're winning the life game. You know, when I play games, I always play them on easy mode because I'm playing for the storyline. So I guess when you guys are playing LLMs, you're playing it for the money rather than, you know, the research learning kind of situation. All right. And just like that, it looks like we've got a first generation here. This is Opus. Agent is still rocking away, but let's check out what Opus did. So we got a camera. Okay, the camera's a bit jarring. I'm not sure about this Opus situation. Everyone said it's amazing, but that is some weird controls. Left and right is just, it's a bit jarring, I gotta say. Unfortunate, but generate new world. It's still very beautiful. Don't let me say anything against that. It's just that the mouse controls are just a bit weird like that. Now I'm gonna try switching over to the gas giant. So we are being able to switch planets. That's good. Death Star. Look at that. That's beautiful. The controls are a bit busted. Opus. Opus. It was so close to being a perfect one, but can we modify the dimensions? So I'm going to go back to Earth, time of day. So the lighting you can modify, terrain you can change, the noise you can switch it up. So this is definitely a beautiful generation. It's just the controls, it loses a little point on there. So I'm going to give it an 8 or 9. Well, let's just see how the other ones compare. Launching an asteroid. So I zoomed out, zooming out works. That's good. So, oh, that's a nice asteroid coming at it. So it should make either form a moon or a ring. And we have made the ring, and that was beautiful. There was no errors there. So that's perfect. Next up, let's see if the agent has done its work. It's still working away. The agent doing some hardcore stuff. Look at that. It's making a directory. It's running validation checks. So it's only going to give me the code once it's happy with it. So that's good. So you got the agent running away. And GLM 5.1, I think it's stopped. Maybe I'm using too much instances over here, but at least we got the Opus generation. So that is definitely a beautiful result. So while it's doing that, let's see what else this service has to offer. We can see it does image and video generation at the top there. Boom. You can make an image via Nano Banana, Flux, all the models. Look, all these models. You can make images, videos. You can make text to video over here, and you got Kling, you got Grok, you got C-Dance. Oh, I've been wanting to try that model out. So M5 Mac Studio unboxing, M5 Ultra just came out so fast. OMG. Let's just see if it does that. I'm doing an unboxing for the M5 Ultra. Yo. You also got all these other random features like auto apply to jobs, live funding news, invoice autopilot, daily scout. You read that you can humanize text to detect if it was AI generated. Very, very useful in this world. You can create professional presentations, build full stack apps, websites. We kind of saw that already, and we're generating one right now. And you got Abacus Claw. So you got the Open Claw integration where you can go there, and Abacus Co-work. It's pretty much all of this kind of cool stuff that you can do. So have we finished our generation? And it looks like the agent has actually finished. And unfortunately, it says there is a runtime error with the agent version. So we got Opus smashed out, still under Abacus ChatLLMs. That is definitely winning because that one lost. And GLM 5.1 is done. Boom, we have something on the screen. So that's good. We got two models, a local AI model running in the cloud, GLM. It's got the Earth. It definitely lost out compared to Opus, because that quality is not good. But it did make a ring, so that's beautiful. Let's see what other worlds you can get. Death Star, can make a Death Star. Time of day, you can change the lighting. Sun intensity, you can change that. Terrain, height, let's go back to Earth and see if we can change that. I think the Earth is not as good as what it could be, so that's a bit unfortunate. So definitely Opus wins in this situation, and I would show you the local AI version, but unfortunately it's still, as you can see, still generating the tokens. It's almost finished, but I guess local versus proper servers, it's going to be faster, of course. So out of the online GLM 5.1, Opus has beat it there. The agent one produced some code, but unfortunately had the runtime errors. That's unfortunate. We do have a video generated just like that though. Let's see what that one does.
So fast, OMG.
Whoa, the Mac 5 M5 Ultra is officially thin.
So fast.
They flattened it. But I want to just show you that. Did you see the text? It says Mac Studio Ultra. So it's definitely there. I think maybe for copyright reasons, they can't steal the design 100%. Although they do have the Apple logo. So, but I guess this is just for fun kind of videos. But yeah, we made a video generation just like that. It's easy. You can add music, generate longer videos. I'm going to make a longer video of that because why not? And the local one is still going after all of that. So what other features can we get in this situation? We're going to go back to the sidebar and we can see we have a projects page. So we can make little projects sections. You got chats section over here. These are all my chats. And you've got agent set sessions. We saw the interactive 3D planet. You can switch a route, all that kind of stuff. You can also go to the manage section and set up your own little team so you and your collaborators can work together on the same account. You can set up your own little bots, give everyone permissions, all this stuff. So there's lots of integration if you're kind of a business and you want to have a little bit more control than normal chat products. So what do you guys think of GLM 5.1 versus Opus, the test that you guys have always been asking for, running on the cloud? Obviously, you see Opus kind of won the cloud one. Let's see if the local one more chance. It's still writing code. It's still writing code. So unfortunately, I couldn't show you what the local version did because it's just a little bit slower than the other guys, but at least we got a nice result with Opus 4.7. That's meant to be the smartest model out there. Let me know what you guys think of Abacus AI. Hope you guys found this video useful and enjoyed the show.